What's up, family? Welcome back to yet another valuable video. So in this video I'm gonna be focusing the markets for the month of August, and I'm gonna be analyzing gold. I'm gonna be analyzing XAUUSD. Many of you have been waiting for this, and also of course NASDAQ is gonna be in the picture. So I'm gonna jump on the markets right now. We're gonna break it down from the monthly time frame all the way to the daily time frame. So make sure you follow along the video and do comment down below on what your thoughts are for the month of August. God bless. Okay, so as you can see, we're on the market right now on the daily, or rather in fact on the 1 month time frame, because that's what we're going to be predicting for the month of August. There's just a few days left, in fact at the time of this recording or when I'm gonna post it, just a few days left towards starting a new month over there, and perhaps this is going to be just one candlestick for that new month, and definitely we can expect a prediction over there. Now we can see something here. I'm gonna zoom in because I'm using an ultra view monitor, so for some of you this is very enlarged on your phones, so let me make sure I can zoom in as much as I can. Now I just want to show you something here. If we're gonna take the highs and lows, I just want to take the highs and lows of the previous candle, we can see that the market has actually broke back into this range of the previous candle with that bearish candle there from the previous month, and of course it's gonna close. I mean, it's left with just 2 days, 14 hours, then we're gonna close. So it can be a decider, but I do have the sentiment that NASDAQ is going to be closing quite bearish and actually leading us towards this new month. Now this new month, of course, we're going to be going all the way right here to retest, but we'll make sure that we can come up with factual information why I'm saying that. So there's a demand here that's clearly visible on the chart, and we can see that the market has broke back into that. So the possibility of it just going back to retest these levels, then going higher for, like, let's say September, October, closing off quite strong for NASDAQ, it's quite very possible. So but let's just break it down a bit further. Let's go all the way to your 1 week, for example, over here, and we can also see it in your weekly time frame. So this represents each and every week. So if you're gonna count 4 weeks, 1, 2, 3, and then of course we're in the last week over here. That's why we're closing off with that candle there. So within this last week of July, going all the way to August, or August, whatever way you pronounce that, right? Is that I do expect the market to sort of, since it actually, let's say false breakout, but it broke back into, and of course we can see whenever we go into the daily time frame here, you will see the structure change of character. So possibly maybe the market may pull back slightly and then actually sell a little bit more into these areas, then we start buying off. Okay, so what I'm saying is that for NASDAQ, I do expect the market to be giving us sells, but let's go all the way to the daily time frame. I just want to show you exactly what I'm talking about, and rather better articulated, especially for the beginner audience over there. Let's zoom in over there. We can clearly see that structure did break above. We did see that over here we did have higher highs that were broken, which is that we have higher lows, new higher highs, and of course now if you're gonna draw that smart money wise, labeling everything, we do have that as a change of character. Okay, and of course wherever the market actually was broken over there, we also do see a nice fair value gap that possibly the market might want to come back into. Okay, fair value gap over there. We do also see supplies over there, but given where the market broke off, or rather broke that and came back off that, I believe that the market may want to push back into those areas. So if I were to put a Fibonacci to be quite precise, at least if we are sure that we're getting a pullback, then it can be really good. Okay, let me just label it nicely over here. There we go. Okay, there we go. So if we're getting a pullback over there, where we can really expect the market to sort of give us that pullback, and then that's when we can actually get to sell. I think I did put it wrong. Let me just put it right again. because the 70s need to be all the way up. Yeah, there we go. So as you can see, I do expect the market to come back all the way to the fair value gap, or rather even this supply over here. So this supply is at equilibrium. Whichever way I put my Fibonacci, the supply is at equilibrium, and then the market can sort of pull back there and then hit this demand level. Okay, so but I will be breaking it down weekly by week in terms of forecasting for the week for NASDAQ. But for now, this is the information that we have. I don't want to zero in much. We're already 5 minutes into the video. Let's go to gold. Gold has been quite interesting. As you can see, it's been incredibly bullish over here when it came to gold. Again, the very same thing that I want to communicate over here is that one candlestick of the new month should appear. So we just predicting one candlestick on the 1 month time frame to predict the next month coming over here. Now we can see that we did have a spinning top, okay, and for those who knows their candlesticks, a spinning top communicates to us that there is gonna be a soon turnaround. Okay, it's also a communication of imbalance, or rather indecision in the markets, where the market is undecided of where it wants to go. But given, of course, the color of the candlestick, this is a doji dragonfly candlestick. That means that we can expect the market to sort of give us a pullback to the downside before going up. So soon turnaround. Not exactly right now, but soon. Okay, that's what I can take from the monthly time frame. I want to go all the way to the weekly time frame. At least we can have more information over there. Okay, so one thing I can pick up already as I go to gold, we will see that we've been quite ranging. I mean, for this few months, all the way from April, the market hasn't really done any significant highs or creating structure overall. It's just been playing. I mean, when we got to July, around about the 15th, it did kind of break those highs, but it did, of course, break back into that. Okay, let me just see if I can. Okay, so of course we can see that this is the ranging market. Let me just label it with something else over here. And of course, with the ranging market, two things that can happen is that the market can continue, as you can see, playing around over here, and then it can stop out traders and then go up, or possibly again it can do something like this, continue to range, retest a certain level over here, and then actually go up. And another scenario is that as it goes up, it can actually false break out and then actually get to sell. So but already this giving us the false breakout over there in terms of this ranging market overall, right? We do have this highs and the market actually took them. We do have, as well as a demand level over here, we do also have fair value gaps. So what I see that the market can possibly do, we are rest assured that we're gonna be in sales on gold. Okay, it's quite sure, because as soon as it covers this candle, for those who are not sure on gold, as soon as it covers the wick of this candle, okay, you're rest assured that it will trend even lower. Okay, and possibly then we will decide as week goes exactly how we can follow it up. Okay, so if we are seeing buys over there, maybe on that demand or fair value gap and demand, definitely, but that's exactly what I'm seeing. Okay, so for gold, not so much information, but it's quite clear. It's quite clear because it did actually take those highs. So if we can have a candlestick just closing quite bearish, closing that wick over there, that price, and then definitely we can be rest assured we're going all the way lower. Okay, let's go to DEX30. I believe many of you, someone said you introduced us to DEX30 and you're no longer teaching it. I'm gonna get back to teaching this stuff, guys. Okay, DEX30, I just want to see a bigger structure over here. We've been quite bullish when it comes to DEX30. It's been incredibly bullish, more bullish than NASDAQ itself or gold, as you can see over there. Let's zoom in there with the candlesticks. We can see as well it has a little bit of a ranging market, but for those who know patterns or who knows flags, if you can put something like that over there, it can be showing you that we are in a symmetrical triangle. Okay, I used it sometimes. As you can see, look at that. Okay, it shows us that we're in a symmetrical triangle where the market actually might want to sort of still go back a little bit higher in terms of retesting new higher highs, then go a bit down. So if we can go all the way to this levels over here, then from then on we can actually break this and then actually sell off in terms of the XAUUSD. I went all the way to the daily time frame, but nevertheless that's what I was actually seeing over here. Sometimes I do use combination of strategies because I've been around the game for quite a very long time, so I'm not gonna ignore when the market gives me signs. But overall, smart money wise, for those who really want to understand, we did break structures over here. We also did create new higher highs, so that higher high is not been yet broken. Okay, it did create that supply that sold that market, but of course because we did not break this higher low, which is going to be our change of character, the market did not break that, we are still in an uptrend. Now where that uptrend is going to stop, smart money is not going to give you where the uptrend is going to stop, and that's where you sort of just include a bit of trend line there to really see exactly where this market is going to stop. So this can be a very good swing trade for those who are going to be swinging in terms of being in the markets, where we can expect the markets to be bullish. So this candlesticks, of course, if we're predicting for the month, we are expecting around about every day. So that's how much we can do our maths there. That's about 20 candlesticks that need to go all the way up for, I think, yeah, 20 candlesticks. So 5 5 5 5 depending on those days. But if you can get 20 candlesticks all the way to the bullish, then that's quite clear. So this can be incredibly bullish based on this. Okay, so the XAUUSD is quite clear bullish. We're seeing it still go a bit higher. Look, I went to the 1 hour now. We're still seeing it go a bit higher. NASDAQ, or rather gold, I still see it. We can go a bit lower over here, taking advantage of that pullback, and then we go higher. NASDAQ as well, I do see it breaking back a bit lower, but before we can go a bit lower, as I said, I want to rather the market is gonna give us a pullback. Okay, let me just make sure we can see the full picture of that. The market is gonna give us a pullback either into that supply or fair value gap, then we can get to sell a bit further on into that demand. So probably the first half of August, we're gonna have the market pulling back. The second half of August, we're going to have the market giving us that impulse to the downside into that demand. I hope this prediction or this forecast is quite clear. Again guys, I'm just using tools that are at my exposure in terms of my level of analysis. Some of you maybe advanced than me, right? So do comment down below on what you see. Let us discuss. Be quite descriptive, guys. Don't say I just see a sell or I see a buy. Be descriptive. Which pair are you talking about? If it's NASDAQ, list analytically exactly what you see on the market. We're going to discuss fundamentals that can impact the direction of technicals that we saw. So on the following videos, of course, on the next video, I'm going to make sure that I can break down the fundamentals that can impact how a month's direction is going to go. God bless you. See you in the next video.